Thelma Louise Mandrell, born July 13, 1954, is an American country music singer. She is the younger sister of fellow country singer Barbara Mandrell, and older sister of actress Arlene Mandrell. Louise had a successful singing career in country music from the 1970s, with a string of hits during the 1980s. Early life: Thelma Louise Mandrell was born in 1954, to Mary Ellen, née McGill, born 1931, and Herbie Matthew Mandrell, October 11, 1924 to March 5, 2009, in Corpus Christi, Texas, United States. She is the second of three daughters. Sister Barbara is 5.5 years older, sister Arlene is 1.5 years younger. Her mother, Mary, was a homemaker and musician hailing from rural Wayne County, Illinois. Her father Herbie was a World War II naval veteran and Texas police officer from Garland County, Arkansas. Herbie Mandrell was an accomplished musician and entrepreneur as well. He used his impeccable social skills and knowledge of the music industry to manage all three of his daughters' careers for over 3 decades. Although Louise Mandrell never developed the scale of fan base or the worldwide recognition that her older sister Barbara gained in country music, she is still credited as one of country music's more successful female vocalists of the 1980s. With their parents coming from a musical background, Barbara started off working as a singer, and playing the steel guitar and other instruments, and toured with Patsy Cline in the early 1960s. Mandrell learned to play the guitar and bass. Soon, their parents founded the Mandrell Family Band, which toured the United States and Asia. Barbara's professional recognition in country music in the early 1970s with hits like Treat Him Right, Show Me, and The Midnight Oil, gave Louise opportunities at success. She started performing in Barbara's band The Do-Rights in 1969. Her first time in the studio was on the recording, Always Wanting You, a #1 hit for Haggard in 1975. In 1978, she signed with Epic Records. Music career: Mandrell released her first single in 1978, called Put It On Me, which appeared in the Billboard Country Music Singles chart. In 1979, she released her next single, a cover version of Everlasting Love, another minor country hit. She started singing duets with her husband R.C. Bannon, such as I Thought You'd Never Ask, which entered the top 50, and a cover of the #1 song by Peaches and Herb, Reunited, which went to number 13, her first significant hit. In 1980, following 2 more solo efforts that did not see the same success, she joined sisters Barbara and Arlene on the TV variety show Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters. This show showcased not only her singing, but her multi-instrumental and comedy talents as well. In 1981, she signed with RCA Records. In 1982, Mandrell had 2 top 40 hits, as well as the top 20 hit, Some of My Best Friends Are Old Songs. 1983 turned out to be her most successful year. She entered the top 15 with Runaway Heart, and had the 2 top 10 hits, Save Me, originally recorded by Northern Irish singer Clodagh Rogers, and Too Hot to Sleep. In 1984, Mandrell had 2 other top 40 hits, Goodbye Heartache, and I'm Not Through Loving You Yet, and in 1985 the song, I Wanna Say Yes, entered the top 5. In 1985, RCA released her first video for the hit single, Some Girls Have All the Luck. Mandrell's last studio album Dreamin' was released in 1987, with the single, I Wanna Hear It From Your Lips, and having her last top 40 hit with the single, Do I Have to Say Goodbye. Her last charted single came in 1988, a cover of the song, As Long As We Got Each Other, a duet with Eric Carmen. RCA dropped Mandrell in 1988. During the 1990s, she released the videos and songs, Jean Paul, and Down Home Christmas. She was named the official Sweetheart of Tennessee. She was the unanimous choice of 50 Tennessee city managers, the first time the City Managers Association has so honored anyone. Miss Mandrell accepted 50 inscribed Crimson Hearts from the managers and in return entertained them with a few tunes. She also was named 1981's Yellow Rose of Texas's by the Texas State Legislature, another first. Personal life: her marriage to Ronald Shaw on July 1, 1971, ended in divorce in 1973. She subsequently married Gary Lamar Buck of the country music group The Four Guys on July 23, 1975. They divorced in 1978. In 1978, Mandrell met R.C. Bannon. They married on February 26, 1979. He co-wrote songs for Barbara. One of a Kind Pair of Fools is a 1983 single written by Bannon and John Bettis and recorded by Barbara Mandrell. Only One Love in My Life, written by R.C. Bannon and John Bettis, was Ronnie Milsap's 10th number one. Mandrell and Bannon adopted Nicole Mandrell Shipley in 1986. The couple divorced in 1991 and she married, for a fourth time, to John Haywood on July 16, 1993. She became a grandmother for the first time in 2013. Theater and writing. After leaving RCA Records, Mandrell continued to perform. In 1991, TNN began re-airing Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters. From 1992 to 1994, she headlined at the 4,000-seat Grand Palace Theater in Branson, Missouri along with Kenny Rogers. On occasion, she shared the stage with Barbara, Sawyer Brown, Roger Miller, Waylon Jennings, and several other well-known country and pop music entertainers at the Grand Palace. On September 12, 1997, Mandrell opened her own 1,400-seat theater, the Louise Mandrell Theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, in the heart of the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, alongside other theaters such as Lee Greenwood's. Mandrell appeared in every performance there and encompassed numerous musical styles, including country, jazz, and big band. It was considered the most attended, non-dinner show in the Smoky Mountains. The Triumphant Quartet, formerly known as the Integrity Quartet, was the in-house Southern gospel group and backup singers for Louise. The Louise Mandrell Theater had its last performance, to a sold-out house, on December 31, 2005. Mandrell sold the theater afterwards and it has changed hands twice since. The theater is now home to the Smoky Mountain Opry. In 1983, Mandrell co-wrote the Mandrell Family album with writer Ace Collins. Later, they produced a series of children's books. In 2012, she performed the title role of Calamity Jane at Roger Rocca's Dinner Theater in Fresno, California through September 16, 2012. Mandrell reprised her role from July until September 15, 2019. Later career. Mandrell continues to perform at selected special occasions and corporate events. In December 2007, she performed in Washington, D.C., with the National Army Band. Over the Christmas and New Year 2008-2009, Mandrell performed at the Opryland Hotel in Nashville for 1 month. The multi-instrumental dinner show was entitled, Joy to the World. Mandrell also announced her intention to create a new show in 2010, The Gift. In 2009, she signed with Stradivarius Records and announced her intention to release an album of country classics and a Christmas-themed album. During 2011 and 2012, Mandrell joined Lee Greenwood on selected tour dates, including a 6-week Branson run at the Welk Resort Theater from September 12 to October 22. Mandrell's final Christmas show at Gaylord Opryland, titled Louise Mandrell's Christmas Dinner Party, took place November 18 to December 25, 2011. After 30 years, she released Playing Favorites, her 11th studio album of country standards, on October 4, 2019. Mandrell appeared on the Opry's Country Classic Show in Nashville. The last time she performed on that stage was 50 years ago. The show was broadcast live on the radio program, Opry Country Classics at the Ryman Auditorium, October 3, 2019. She is scheduled to perform on the Grand Ole Opry live from the Ryman on November 30, 2019. 2022. Louise and Erlene joined the Special Opry Show on July 30, 2022 for the 50th year membership of Sister Barbara Mandrell as a Opry member. Louise once again took to the Opry stage in the Country Classics segment October 13, 2022. Commercial spokesperson. Mandrell was the spokesperson for Sanderson Farms' Miss Goldie's Chicken for 20 years, RC Cola in the early 80s and White Rain in the mid-1980s. 2021-22. Louise, along with Jimmy Fortune, of the Statler Bros, filmed a series of infomercials for Time Life. These can be seen randomly on different networks throughout the country and online, YouTube. Pop culture. In the 80s, the Mandrell sisters were impersonated by the cast of Saturday Night Live on NBC. In 2007, Pam Tillis, country singer, released a song called Band in the Window. In the song she references Louise Mandrell. Her name is Louise but not Mandrell. She has 80s hair and fringe. 2019 Canadian country artist Lisa Brokop released a video titled, Who's Gonna Fill Their Heels, also references the Mandrell sisters. Television appearances. Louise Mandrell appeared in the following TV shows: Superstars and Their Moms, Happy New Year 1985 with Andy Williams, host The Mike Douglas Show, The Today Show, 700 Club, CNN, Branson Country Christmas, Bright Lights and Country Nights, Pop Goes the Country, 1977, 78, 79 *, Battle of the Network Stars X 1981, Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters 1980-1982, Hollywood Squares, Austin City Limits 1985, Hee Haw 1980, 82, 87, 89, 90, 91 plus The Tonight Show 1983-87, Crook and Chase, most recently 2009 plus Children's Miracle Network, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, Another World 1983, Crazy Like a Fox 1986, Vicki Lawrence Show, Miller and Company, Dan Miller, Primetime Country plus American Almanac with Willard Scott 1995, Nashville Now plus Louise Mandrell, Diamonds, Gold and Platinum, TV Special 1983, Barbara Mandrell, Christmas 1986, New Country 1987, Country Music Spotlight 1994, Music City News Awards guest and host Mike Hammer 1987, Nashville on the Road, ACM Awards *CMA Awards Lee Ann Womack, Christmas Special 2003, The New Hollywood Squares 1987, This Is Your Life 1987, Superstars and Their Moms, American Revolutions, Country Comedy 2005, Intimate Portrait 1999, Family Feud, Grand Ole Opry *, The Tommy Hunter Show, Canada, The Geraldo Rivera Show, The Oprah Winfrey Show * Merry Christmas from the Grand Ole Opry, Branson Country Christmas, Jerry Reed and Friends 1983, Louise Mandrell and Friends, Salute the Boy Scouts, Hee Haw 20th Anniversary Show, Funny Business with Charlie Chase, the 6th of November 91, Christmas in Hollywood, CBS, Happy New Year America 1984 and 1985, Solid Gold 1985, Barbara Mandrell, Country's Do Right Woman, TV Special, National Easter Seal Telethon 1990, Ralph Emery 2009, Mike Huckabee Show 2019, Mr. Nashville, Larry Ferguson, Web 2020, Jerry Lewis Telethon Plus was a guest many times, discography, studio albums with R.C. Bannon, compilation singles with R.C. Bannon, music video.